Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Chris here from Philomena Church. It's time for another midweek musing, this time where we slow down and remind ourselves of one truth from the previous week's sermon and the scriptures we were in. Well, this past week we were in Romans 1, where Paul says that God has revealed himself, his attributes, through creation, through the things that he has made. And so behind me we see just a glorious sun that is, it's going down actually. But it's just beautiful. You can maybe hear some birds in the background. You can see just a lush field of green. We can see some dynamic clouds in the sky, and we can see the rays of sun coming off of different things, right? What can you tell about this God by looking at his creation, by spending time out in nature? Well, we can see beauty. We can see majesty. Somebody on Sunday shared with me that we can see that there's no condemnation, because guess what? Whether you had a really bad day or a really good day, whether you were struggling really hard or overcoming all struggles and sin in your life, the sun still sets. The sun still rises. The sky still gets dazzling colors painted across it, right? Nature, it is what it is. And that's a good reminder, because we'll find out in Romans 8 that those who are in Christ Jesus, there's no longer condemnation for. And so what an awesome reminder. I just look at the size of things. You look how big these clouds are, and you see the vastness of creation, and you think there's a God bigger than this who created all this, who thought this all up in his mind, who created you and me to enjoy these things. And what he wants to do is share his righteousness with us, right? That's what it says, that the gospel reveals his righteousness. And so just as nature reveals attributes of God, his gospel reveals his righteousness that everyone who believes will find power for salvation in Christ Jesus, right? Everyone who believes. So, hey, thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed watching the sky behind me and the field behind me, and maybe some of the birds in the background. And more than that, I hope you get out in creation yourself. Get out in nature. What does it say about God? Learn more about who God is by spending time in his creation, and let it dazzle you. Not the creation itself, but the fact that there's a creator beyond it. Right? And then let's share these things. Let's share the goodness of God, the greatness of God, the glory of God with others, where we live, where we work, where we study, and where we play. Have a blessed rest of your week.